Hello, ITPC. This is Steve, and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. I'm finding my life is getting very busy, and making videos a little bit more of a chore. I say that because I don't have a lot of content lined up that I need to do. And when I get some time to smoke a pipe, I kind of just want to sit and relax, and not just make a video and mess with doing all that. But I still think it's ultimately good for me to make videos, so trying to fit it in. Smoking some Found pipe with some of the Mac Red Virginia. This blend is kind of growing on me. Had some not good smokes of it, but I blame the pipes. This one, for it to do well for me, I have to smoke it in specific pipes that are good smokers. It is true that I found that there's some blends that are a little bit more they're easier for me to enjoy, even in pipes that are being broken into and stuff. Uh, like that London Burley blend is a lot more forgiving, and I can, you know, enjoy it in a pipe that's maybe not my best smoker. Where a blend like this and other Virginias, not so much. Um, but I enjoy the retrohale and this tobacco. Kind of has like a burn to it, like it has Perique, but I don't think there's Perique in this. Just gives it kind of a meaty feeling. Uh, Taste-wise, it definitely tastes uh, like medium or a little over medium for the body of the smoke, flavor and profile. I won Slow Mo Randy or SMR's giveaway. He was very gracious, and from his personal supply, he gave me some Wesex Burley flake, which I think is delicious. There's some other true Burleys, tobaccos, no Virginias uh, out there, but this is like one of the ones that doesn't just like instantly go nope to my mouth of burn and stuff. So really appreciate that. I like this blend. I've actually been I have some in that's open in the jar, and I've been itching to try it, and I find myself not doing it because for me the moisture level is too moist. I would have to wait for it to dry out, and I just don't have time to wait. So then I don't. And then he also gave me some Escudo, which is uh, just like Virginia Perique rolled in coins. And this is one of the most popular Virginias out there. If this could be sold in bulk and at a cheaper price, it would be, I think, way more popular than it is. That said, it's still very, very, very popular. He had two pipes, and one of the reasons why I didn't say don't not include me in the giveaway was because he was giving away a Briworks pipe and a Peterson pipe, both of which I don't currently have. either one of those brands. So I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. And so I picked the Briworks. I like both of the pipes that he was giving away. I don't normally go for all black pipes, so I thought that was fit that I someone else gave it to me. So I'll have to give it a smoke. And I've been really wanting a Briarworks pipe, and this is 9 mil, so it's just luck of the draw that I got it. I'm very appreciative. I'm very excited to give that a go. Some of Briarworks pipes are really neat. The shapes they have and some of the smooths that they do for factory pipes, and I think it's just awesome that it's American made. That said, they seem to be difficult to get a hold of. Even when I went to conventions with them, they're like, yeah, we don't have anything 9 mil. And then I ask about getting 9 mil, and they're like, we make some. And then you go on to smoking pipes, and they're all just the black ones, not the super cool ones. But then you can search eBay a little bit, and I'll find some that are not like that are 9 mil, that are older ones. So I don't know. I try to limit my pipe buying, but I was very excited and grateful to receive that Briarworks pipe. I know the Muletown is coming up pipe show, and it seems to be very popular for Y2PC gatherers. A lot of people coming. It's a very small show, but that's where those pipes are made. And I was able to stop by one time when I was going down for spring break to Alabama, and it was great to see everybody for a very brief amount of time. But it is quite the drive from here. It has got to be 14, 16-hour drive from here. 14 hours probably. So definitely not going this year. I doubt I'll go. I think flying would be the only way I would consider doing it. And that's difficult because now you don't really have any transportation when you get there unless you're renting cars and yeah. You know the whole game. But I am going to Chicago this year. I'm excited. Apparently, there's talks and other stuff. I haven't gone before. You need to sign up to go to these seminars and different stuff, so I'll have to check that out. I'll probably keep forgetting, but hopefully, if I keep mentioning it enough, I'll remind myself to go check that out online and sign up for something. Drinking some black tea. I gotta say, I love drinking my black tea. It's very comforting, and a lot of times I don't have gobs of time for a pipe, and so I'm trying to maximize. But I want this warm tea too, so then I'm making warm tea, trying to do all this stuff. But a lot of stress to relax, huh? uh, there's just reflecting some more since I don't have real great topics, and I've probably already talked long enough. So if you're still sticking with me, I guess you're in for the thoughts of Steve. Um, it is pretty uh, not. I'm struggling with what word to use to actually mean what I say. there are a lot of things that are happening uh, amongst youth and the way that they are processing their lives and their decisions and the things that are being said by their peers or other things that are just completely different than when I grew up. And some of that is that I grew up in small town America, but I feel like similar is true for my wife that grew up in Minneapolis suburb. And there's just some challenges with how to um, address these topics with your children and uh, trying to help guide um, our our kids into responses that are respectful and caring and yet um, appropriate reactions from for at least for us, for a Christian perspective. And yeah, it's just been in the forefront, this week with it just seems like kids that shouldn't be sexually active or having to define themselves sexually at young ages. It's just confusing why they have to do that. Um, and I'm not trying to necessarily get into all of the psychological stuff that goes along with that, but more that this is the reality of the youth in a lot of different places, and everyone kind of wanting to feel accepted and cared for, and it is um, interesting to try to help advise my children and how to interact with their friends and how to approach some of this stuff. And I just don't know how, if I was a young person, how I would be processing all this stuff. I appreciate my children's ability to care for their friends. I appreciate their, whoops, trying to get some wetness out of my pipe. I appreciate their how much they care for their friends, and I appreciate the wisdom that they're applying and seeing the truth, um, but not necessarily like lording that truth over their friends. Um, and so I'm really proud of them. Um, and I'm not sure uh, some of my other kids will handle it quite as well as my two oldest have. Time will tell. But it's certainly just it's difficult to put myself in the shoes of these youth, and it's difficult for me to uh, understand um, because things are just so much different. Technology certainly has just completely changed the landscape of things, and what I'm finding fascinating is you would say like the year 2015 or 2018 and how it's like that not very long ago, but it's like ancient in the amount of change that has happened since then, and just how we interact with technology and how it continue to just change everything. And I think that is perpetually going to make understanding young people less and less relatable. It'll be less and less easy to understand, just because of how they're interacting with people, how they're learning about different things. Um, that would be difficult. But anyway, so that's been some of the learning how to parent when you just didn't have similar issues to issues that your kids are facing. It can be really challenging. So always looking for wisdom, but also opportunities to learn and put myself in those shoes and kind of process that. It's difficult, but it's good. And on that note, don't know that I said anything useful or beneficial, but it's just something to think about. I hope you all have a great week. Great weather here. Looks like we'll have some awesome weather coming forward. I think tomorrow is supposed to get in the 60s. It's just the amount of record warm temperatures in February is just crazy. Anyway, talk to you all later. Happy smokes and have a great week.